Hey, what's up guys, Rip here. So over the past couple of days since its release on the 19th, a lot of people have been talking about Black Myth Wukong. However, don't let the success of this game distract you from the fact that just one day later, another very impressive game was released. I'm of course talking about Game of the Year potential here, Dustborn. So a lot of people...
Oh, ragtag crew, check. Musical gear, check. Tour bus and robot driver, check. Stolen package, check. Embark on a perilous road trip across a divided states of America. Oh, I get it. Because united is the opposite of divided. Oh my god. Wow, Cheto. Wow. Divided states of America. Oh, that's so smart. Use the power of words to shape the relationship with your crew. Get out of trouble and reach your final destination. Wow, that's so clever. Wow.
People have been talking about this, including some reviewers at IGN who gave this a 7 out of 10 rating. Think about that.
Yo, maybe they thought the 7 was like, you're racist and they think it's funny. I don't know, man.
Just 1 point lower than Black Myth Wukong's 8 out of 10 rating from IGN, so it must be a pretty good game, right? Well, no. There's a reason why this game has gotten the label the wokest game ever, and I have to agree with that label, and quite predictably, with a title like that, it completely flopped. Dead on arrival, terrible release, and before we talk about the details of this game, I just want to make a little editorial note here. I have never seen a game with a digital footprint that is as cooked as Dustborn, okay? You go to any social media platform right now, and they're making fun of this game. I feel like if you went to MySpace, you would see people making fun of Dustborn right now. So,
what other game came out that everyone made fun of? I don't know. Overwatch 2? Overwatch 2 was kind of like laughed at a lot. Diablo, Golem. I mean, Concord, obviously. Starfield, yeah, a lot of people memed on that. Fallout 76, yeah, that was like, what, 10 years ago almost? Oh, Lord, I'm gonna throw up. Redfall, no, people didn't really care about Redfall. I'm not gonna lie, I think it was a failed game, but people didn't make fun of it enough. Payday 3, no, again, you guys don't understand. The amount of people talking about Dustborn is the equivalent of, like, something between, like, Starfield and Suicide Squad, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
What is this game? Well, here is the description on Steam. Dustborn is a single-player, story-driven action-adventure game about hope, love, friendships, robots, and the power of words. You play Pax, Exile, Con Artist, Anomal with the ability...
Why is the power of words even, like, a premise for the story? You can just, like, plug in your ears or walk away. The power of yapping? Okay, hold on. You know what? Hear him out. Let him cook.
To weaponize language. Looking for a new life and a way out, Pax has been hired to transport an important package from Pacifica to Nova Scotia across the justice-controlled American Republic. Sounds like a legit reason for a road trip, right? So basically they go on, yada yada yada, and they say you're playing the role of a group of punks who are fighting back against the tyrannical American regime, and you're fighting them with words, because that's super...
This is like counterculture, but like washed out with like corporatism. I don't know how to explain it. If you give me some time, I could probably explain it better, but this is like like corporate washed punk.
Punk rock and awesome and cool.
Wow.
But anyways, you see this section here about weaponizing language, and boy howdy were they not misleading you with that. It is the main feature they're trying to sell you on with this game. So here the section underneath says, the power of words. Words have power, like actual power. Fight with shouts and use vox in conversations to manipulate people and talk your way out of hairy situations. Craft new words and learn to wield a
Oh, craft new words. It's just like real life, man. Yeah, let's make up words so that other people are forced to like listen to them because we have superpowers. Yeah.
A lingual
Like
arsenal
Skyrim.
against enemies and friends. Ooh, is that a little foreshadowing to the story here? Keeping me on the edge of my seat here. But anyways, yeah, this is a real feature in this game, and this is really what happens when you're terminally online and don't have real problems. You end up with something like this.
What if the American like big baddies, the divided states of America has guns? What about then? Can your words stop a bullet? Chat? Chad, do you think they could their words could stop a bullet? This is manipulate people and talk your way out of very situations, but like what if a gun is involved?
But there's two things they promote this game with, right? They have the description, then they show this, and then the only other thing they show you is a diverse cast of characters. So basically that's all they have to bring to the table. That there's words being used as weapons and a diverse cast of characters. Like, that's great. But anyways, who made this, right? Who is behind this? Well, it is a Norwegian indie studio named Red.
Talk them out of shooting you? What if I'm wearing, like, headphones and I can't hear them and then I just shoot them? Yeah, what now, bitch?
Thread Games. Now, what is their motivation for creating Dustborn? Well, we know based on a representative who revealed that this game was largely inspired by the election of Donald.
Oh my god. Oh. Nah, man, guys, hear him out. Come on.
Donald Trump.
Don't be ridiculous.
The 2016 American presidential election.
And then it took 8 years to make it? No one cares by now, man!
Election was the inspiration for this game. These people got so mad about Trump getting elected that they made this game based off of it. Basically, this is their coping mechanism. Okay? This game was literally born of Trump derangement syndrome.
You could almost say Dustborn. I'm gonna see myself out. No, someone brings up a very good point. Something funny about EU-funded Norwegian game being about American politics. Set in America, by the way. That's crazy.
Let that sink in and look at the effects on art when basically that is the primary motivation you're working on a game. It turns out to be a pretty bad product. Now, let's go to the 20th. This is the official release date of Dustborn. So you can see the official launch trailer was released onto YouTube with 77,000 views. That's pretty solid, but you'll notice it only has 500 likes. That is a very disproportionately low amount of likes for that many views. And it's because people are clowning on this game. These are just the first comments that show up. I'm not cherry picking. These are just the first ones. So let's.
My pronouns are bankrupt and lost. Oh my god, it's the first one.
Read a few of them. My pronouns are bankrupt/loss. I'm getting my wife's boyfriend bought me this game vibes. Damn, even Suicide Squad had more players. More comments on here than players on Steam. All this swearing in the trailer, it's like a middle school kid trying to prove they're tough. And they weren't kidding with this section right here about more comments on here than players on Steam because here's the official results. Yeah, it peaked out at 76 players. They could barely fill a corner of a cafeteria with that peak number of players. It's absolutely insane. This was a horrible flop. Total waste of time. And also, there are some...
The banana game that's like a crypto, like, scam has more players. That's crazy.
Scenes of this game that are going viral on Twitter because of how just outrageous they are. So this is like a 9-second clip. I just want you guys to watch a small sample of what you can see in Dustborn.
Fella you're with, the black kid, dresses like a writer. Does he know anything?
Oh my god, and the voices, did you hear that? Chad! Did you hear that? It's like when you play a Shadow Priest in World of Warcraft and you start hearing voices.
Kid, dresses like a writer. Does he know anything?
Oh my god, it is. It sounds like it, huh?
You are racist.
This is like the second or third time I've said this week. We are living in a South Park parody. In fact, I think reality is starting to get even more ridiculous.
By the way, what was so racist about saying black kid? They're acting like they said a slur, man. Like, what else am I supposed to describe him as? The African American boy? I guess.
In the South Park parodies, because this whole trigger.
I think it looks like a rioter. Okay.
Function is literally what they had in South Park: The Fractured But Whole, with the microaggression function. Like, it's literally a joke. Like, I can't think of anything that really captures the modern Western gaming industry than this right here. This is the consequences of allowing studios like this to create games unquestioned for so long, and the fact that games journalists and those like them have been promoting this stuff. It's an absolute...
I have to interject. Didn't we used to make fun of people and then everyone got upset and said, stop saying the word triggered, it's lost its meaning, but then they actually put it in a game and it's like a trigger? Like, we've come actually like full circle at this point where they don't realize how stupid this is. Like, back in 2016, calling someone triggered was like, it's kind of cringe because it's like overused, and now we're back. It's been 9 years. It's been enough, or almost 9 years.
Joke. This took years to produce, and this is the outcome, and it's really, really embarrassing and rightfully getting dunked on across social media because of how just outlandish this whole thing is. And on top of that, some people are playing and giving reviews, and hats off to Savvy here, who really went through the grinder to give a fair review.
No! They actually paid money and played it on stream. That's actually so strong. I don't think I could. I would probably blow a gasket. No joke.
Of this game, she played for 7 hours. She dedicated 7 hours and probably years of her sanity to give a review. And she points out here, I mean, obviously she says it's garbage, it's a bad game. But she also points out that real tax dollars funded this game, and I feel like every person should be able to sue the government for it. And she's not lying. Like many other DEI initiatives and woke games, this was funded by the government. They
€150,000. Woo! That's... You know what's funny is that you can make a game about politics. Isn't there like historical games that are about World War I or II? Like, you can actually make it about like actual historical situations and they're good. Yeah, that's crazy.
They got 150,000 euros for this game. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine your tax dollars going to this nonsense. I would be livid if I found out that that's where my tax dollars are going. That's what's happening in many different countries with these
euros. You need to start getting mad. Please start getting upset. You have got to take like even if you think about it, like from a really small, like, you know, little portion, if you have $1 inside of this grant, that's 150,000 people that paid for this. Like $1 per person.
Studios that are using these DEI initiatives and getting government funding as a result. But on top of that, I just want to pause and read the reviews on Steam. There's a dichotomy here that is hilarious. On the one hand, you have the most positive review, which is also rated the most funny review, and then a recent post. Okay, let's do the positive one. It says, I like the story and the comic book art style. I really wish these types of games would let you reload and try different dialogue options. Every type of Western adventure game I played only has one save file, and it's really difficult to go back to certain points and make a different choice. Japanese visual novels had this figured out 20 years ago. Why is this so difficult to implement? Now let's read the most recent review. This game completely changed my life. After only 10 minutes of playing, I started to question not only my own gender, but also developed a taste for pudgy women with blue-dyed hair. I quit my job and now spend all day doing nothing but playing Dustborn, watching The Acolyte, and waiting for the communist
Watching The Acolyte!
revolution also gave me monkeypox. 10 out of 10, would buy again. Phenomenal.
10 out of 10
that was some
review.
poetry right there. But you get the point. A lot of people are clowning on this game. But you know who's not clowning on this game? IGN, who, like I said earlier in the video, gave this game a 7. A pretty solid score, a 7 out of 10.
Gave Wukong an 8. Wukong is an 8.
Compare that again to their 8 out of 10 that they gave Black Myth Wukong. That is insane. This should be like a studio shutdown right here. Like IGN should cease to exist just for this reason alone. Comparing...
No, because they gave SpongeBob a 1 because one of the reviewers got stuck on a child level puzzle. Yeah, IGN is not exactly like the standard for gaming. Let's be like actually real. The reviewers aren't even gamers. Bro, they released a IGN review, like an official one on SpongeBob, like Bikini Bottom, whatever it's called. Dude, and they gave it a poor review because the puzzles are too hard for my brain.
These two games and having them so close is unreal. It is unreal. It just shows the unbelievable level of bias in games journalism, because how do you give this nonsense a score that's anywhere near Black Myth Wukong? But anyways, this game has been an absolute disaster, and it really shows that, you know, putting all this woke stuff, this virtue signaling and all this into your games produces a product that's not only bad, but one that the modern audience doesn't even show up for. Where is the modern audience, by the way? Everyone talks about that.
They don't want to play it, just like movies. That's why movies are dying, too. Because all the people that they cater to, they all start crying. Wah! Oh, we got fucking ads. You guys really want to wait for one more minute? I guess I could go fucking pet my dog. Chat, is it okay? Ads! 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 Good lord. Yeah, I'll go pet my Juja. Gotta check on him. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use Harden. Metapod, Harden. Oh, yeah, Metapod, you're so hard. Metapod, Harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those 2 hard throbbing Metapods. They're so strong and hard. Wow. Why are you so good at this?
It's my language, man. What's up with me?
Ugh. Hello. Hi. She's dead. Call the cops. Chat, chill. Jesus. Okay. All right. We got 15 seconds more of ads. Perfect. 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 What's happening? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Making fun of Dustborn. We're the newborn. We love the new porn. God, what a fucking terrible video game. Honestly. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
And how they want to cater to the modern audience. Well, guess what? The modern audience isn't here. They're not showing up.
Nope.
They want you to build games a certain way that suits their agenda, but they don't actually play the games. That's the funniest part. They pander to these people who don't even support them in the end. They just want virtue signaling points on places like Twitter by acting like they care about certain things.
And then shitting on people who don't want to enjoy their game because it's shit in the first place. I almost want to try it unironically and get it maybe in under 2 hours and just like never look at, like, get a refund and never look at it again.
Putting it into their game, and the people they're trying to impress, they don't care anyways. They don't even tune in. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
I love Dustborn. I love Dustborn. Such a good game. Hi, Sick Guy, what up? Hi. Hello. Calling Dustborn a game is offensive to games, period. I didn't now see our irony of a punk game being funded by the government. Because it's ironic and also fuck you. Weaponizing words and giving them magic powers is an SJW's #1 fantasy? Yeah, but what if you have, like, earplugs in? That's, like, the one flaw that I just can't stand. It's like, wow, you could just, like, have earplugs. You're racist! So, didn't ask. You know it's shit when nobody's making porn of it? Yeah, there's no porn of Concord either, Chad. Did you know that? Oh, yeah.